Good evening. The world's deadliest earthquake disaster in more than a decade is now known to have claimed the lives of at least 11,000 people in southern Turkey and northern Syria. Tonight, rescuers are locked in a desperate race against time to try to reach potentially thousands more people trapped in the wreckage of villages, towns and cities. And in Turkey especially, the mood of shock is increasingly giving way to anger at the response of the authorities. More on that in a moment, but we start tonight with a report from our correspondent Rachel Younger, who spent the day with young families in Malatya, in the east of the country, where temperatures have plummeted.
In the hilltop town of Malatya, the cold bites so hard that fingers and toes grow numb within minutes, and there's nowhere to go to escape it. The Yilmaz family have spent the day trying to warm up their children, who woke up almost frozen. Tonight, they face the same ordeal again. It's so cold, she says. 3 families, all of us living here. At night, it is freezing. And you have no covers, no sleeping bags, no clothes? But they only have the thinnest of blankets. It's not enough, she says. 3 days ago, her husband had a good job running a bakery. Now, 5-year-old Charles doesn't even have socks, because their home and everything in it was destroyed by the earthquake. Right now, the cold is almost as deadly for the many who've lost their homes in this city. 92,000 tents have been put up across the region, but they're barely clinging on. Tichek is sharing this tent with her son, but look at the ground here. It is completely frozen, covered with snow. They have just the thinnest of mats there to keep them off the ground at night, and not even a stove to keep them warm. Yet washing up in the bitter cold, this woman offers her thanks to God. Follow her glance upwards and you soon see why. Across the main highway, building after building lies flattened. If hope is in scarce supply at the camps, here it's almost ebbed away completely. As night falls, Irfan shows me a picture of his 9-year-old niece. This is your niece Elif.
Elif.
Elif used to live on the 3rd floor of this block, together with her sisters and her mum and dad. But tonight they're apart. Elif and her mum and one sister still beneath the rubble. Her father's in hospital. Irfan helped pull him out and has just come back from his bedside.
I
tell him we can still hear the shouts of his wife and daughters, he says. But it isn't true. There's only silence now, he sighs. A day's passed since they found any survivors here. The temperature has plummeted and is now below 0. The chance of finding anyone else almost as low. Rachel Younger, ITV News, Malatya.